Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? Hope great. Today we're going to be making an off-shoulder cape dress. I'm using 4 meters of scuba fabric for this tutorial. So let's get to it. I will be cutting out the front part, then I use the front to cut out the back part of the panel because I'll be adding 2 inches to the back for zip allowance. And this is a stretchy fabric. I will not be adding the seam allowance to it. I'll just put the measurement as it is. I'll be adding just 2 inches for zip allowance. I'll be cutting out this is the upper part. Then after this, then I'll cut out the down part of the dress. So this is the front one. It's folded. My fabric I folded into 2. Because it's an off-shoulder top, I'll be minusing 4 inches. So this is 4 inches. You place your tape measurement like so. I have a similar video in my channel. I'll be taking the measurement now. The bust measurement is, from shoulder to bust measurement is 10 inches. Isn't it? So this is 10 inches. These 4 inches will be included as well. This one I said I'll be cutting out 4 inches will be included to the 10 inches. You still place it like so. Then I mark 10 inches. Then from shoulder to waist is 16 inches. I place my 16 inches here. Then I will plate my shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 16 inches. 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. So I'll place my 8 inches here. Then the armhole, I'm taking 9 inches for the armhole. So you still place your tape measurement. You place it like so. Make sure the 4 inches is minus as well for the armhole. So this is my armhole, 9 inches. Okay, I'm drawing a line here. So the bust measurement, the circumference is, the bust measurement is 45 inches. Divide by 4, which is 11 1/4. So I'll place 11 1/4 here. And the waist measurement is 43 divided by 4 is 10 3/4. Place it here. So I'm going to be connecting the line from the bust to the waistline. And the length, the upper part, the length is, and I will be taking 17 inches, including the 4 inches. So this is where the length will be. I'm going to be cutting it out. So you make your curve, the armhole, make a curve. I'm cutting out this. I'm adding 1 inch for seam allowance at the bottom. So I'm going to use this to cut the back panel. I'll place my back panel, I'll fold it into 2. I'll be adding 2 inches for zip allowance. So I'm placing it like so. I'll just go ahead and cut my fabric. Now we'll go ahead and cut the back panel into 2 because that is where the zip will go through. I'll set this aside. I'll be cutting out the back, the down part of the dress before I'll cut out the cape. The down part will be a high-low flare. I'll cut out the small one, the front one, then I'll use the front one to cut the back panel. And we'll be cutting the down part. We'll be cutting the down part of the dress. So I'm going to be taking my fabric like so. Lay the fabric on the table. So we'll take it like triangle. We'll fold the fabric like triangle. I'll be using half of the waist measurement because I'm cutting out 2 of this. I don't want the flat very full. So half of the waist measurement is 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11 inches. So I'll place I'll add maybe 2 inches. So I'll be adding 2 inches to it because I'll make a little pleat at the front. So I'll use 13 inches to cut it out. So this is 13 inches. I'll take it around 13. So for the front one, I'll be making the front one 30 inches because I said it's high-low. It's high-low dress. The front is 30 inches. I'll use the front to cut out the back panel. 30 inches. So I'll cut it out now. So I've cut out the front one. So I'll use this to cut out the back. Use that one to cut out the back one. I'll spread the fabric on the table. So I'll lay my fabric on the table like so. I want the back side to be longer than the front one. So the back will be 43 inches, while the front will be 30 inches. So I'm going to take it like so. I'll take it from here. So just cut it from here down here. So as you can see, this is the front and this is the back. Set them aside. I'll now go ahead and cut out the cape. To cut out the cape, I measure all around shoulder. So the one I'm working with is 51 inches. I'm cutting a straight cape. I'll fold my fabric. I will cut now 52 inches for seam allowance. I'll fold it. So I'm cutting out the 6.5 inches. 6 inches and half an inch for seam allowance. 6.5 inches. So I'll be cutting it out now. 6.5 inches length. So this is the cape, the round cape. So I'm cutting out the sleeve because I'm adding sleeve to it. For the sleeve, I'll be taking 21 inches plus half an inch for seam allowance. That is 21.5 inches for the sleeve length. So I'll just make a basic sleeve. So I'm going to cut it out now. I'm cutting it out. I cut out the basic sleeve already. Now I'll be cutting out 4 inches from here. That is the 4 inches I cut out from the shoulder. So there are different methods of cutting out this sleeve. I just want to do it this way. So I'm cutting out 4 inches. So I cut out 4 inches. That is the one I cut out from the shoulder. So that the one I cut out from the shoulder, just like from the armhole, I cut out 4 inches from the off shoulder. So that is why I'm cutting out these 4 inches from the sleeve. So I'll use this to cut the other sleeve. And after I've done that, I will go ahead and sew the side of the sleeve. I will sew the side. So after sewing it, I will go ahead and add that to the upper side of the dress. I've finished sewing the dart. So I'll go ahead and take the upper part and the down part of the, so I'll put them together. So for the upper part, the back side, I'll be cutting it into two. I'll go to the midpoint. So here is the midpoint. I will cut it into two because that is where I will insert my zip. So I'll now take one side, one part, join it to the upper part, the back side, the back panel. So this is one side, the back panel. This is the one side, and this is one side. So I'll take one side, and turn it like so. Join it together. Join the upper part and the down part together. This is one side. I will do the same thing to this side. So I'll do the same thing to the front panel. I'll go ahead and sew this place. I'll sew this place, the front side as well. The front one, before I do it, I will trace where the dart is. This is where the dart is. So I'll make a little plait here. Take from this side. Here I'll pin it here. And make here. Take from this side 1 inch as well. Take 1 inch from this side. And pin it here. I'm only doing this at the front panel. For the back panel, I just leave it the way it is. So I've finished sewing the both sides. What we're going to do next is to attach the zip to the shirt. So this is where the zip will be. Yeah, this is where I'll place my zip. And sew my zip, then attach the sleeve to it. I've finished attaching the zip to the back. What we're going to do next is to attach the sleeve to the dress. So you match the side here and match the side here together. The right side of the sleeve and the right side of the dress are facing each other. So you take it from here. I'll do the same thing to the side. I will now go ahead and sew the sleeve to the dress. So guys, I finished attaching the sleeve to the dress. Here's the back side. So how long it is. We're going to be attaching the cape to the dress. So I'll go ahead, you just turn the wrong side out. So I sew the cape I cut out. I sew the both side, this side and this side. So what I'm going to do is to pin them together. I'll start from the back side. I'll start from here. Right from where the zip is. Start pinning them. Pin them round. I'll start sewing it right from where the zip is. Start sewing it from here, round, all around the shoulder. Then come back to this place again where the other zip is. I finished sewing them, I finished attaching the cape to the dress. So we'll go ahead and turn it to the other side. So we'll turn the right side out. Then you flip it down. So I'll stitch this to the side zip here. Make sure you give it a good press. I'm just sewing it by the side of the zip. I'm not attaching it on top of the zip, just by the side. You can leave it like that if you want. I just want it to lay down. You can make a notch here just to make it cut here so that it will lie very well. It will lie down very well. Be careful not to cut where you have stitch. Make a cut around. So, as you can see, you just go ahead and use your iron to press it very well. Give it a good press. I've hemmed the bottom of the dress. So this is the finished look of the dress. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you on my next video. Love you all. Please subscribe to my channel in case you're new. Bye. Love you all.